What's up, beautiful bosses? I'm J Marie, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you guys about how my money has allowed me to be able to take a break and really reset. So I'm going to be going over the importance of debt freedom, having a financial plan, receiving severance, the importance of a good credit score, and things of the such. So if this is the type of content that you guys are interested in, be sure to subscribe to the channel and also stay tuned, keep watching, because I'm about to be dropping some gems on you. All right, let's get into it. So last year, 2022, I decided that I was very unfulfilled in my job at the time, and an opportunity came up for me to be able to quit my job and receive 3 months of severance. Now, this is a big decision because I didn't have a backup plan. I didn't have a job to go to, but because I had certain financial things in place, it allowed me to be able to quit my job, take a 3-month sabbatical, and really just reset. So guys, I just want to talk about my experience and what I put into place with my money to be able to do that. First things first is in 2019, I became debt free. When I say debt free, I know a lot of people will say there's good debts and there's bad debt. I got out of some bad debt, and that was student loans. I stopped being a consumer of any bad debt. That includes credit cards, personal loans, and one of the worst of all, auto loans. So because I didn't have any big payments to worry about, it allowed me to make that decision a little bit easier. So first things first is make sure if you are looking to take a break from work like I did, make sure that you have your debt in order or paid down, or you have a plan to pay it down and get rid of it. So that's one less thing you have to worry about while you are taking your reset. Now, number 2, when I received my 3 months of severance, I also received some vacation pay that was unused. Me personally, I didn't need to use the severance pay. I already had a 6-month emergency fund set aside for times like this. So that 3-month severance pay just went into investing and savings. I was able to do that because I had already been saving up 6 months worth of expenses just in case of a job loss, a medical emergency, or anything like shit hits the fans. I needed to prepare for that. Because I was prepared, it allowed me to be able to take this break. So that's the second thing, is make sure you build up some kind of financial cushion. If you're not going to have income coming in, you want to have something to be able to resume living a normal lifestyle of the things that you want to do while you're unemployed. Because low-key, you're going to spend a little bit more when you're unemployed versus when you're employed, because now you have 7 free days out the week to do things. So make sure you have a cash cushion. I made sure that I had a 6-month savings account set up. Now, after that, once I quit my job, I had a girls trip bachelorette coming up. And in order for me to prepare for that, I decided to get a credit card. It was a Chase Reserve credit card. I believe it's the Sapphire Reserve. I decided to get that card and do some travel hacking. So because I had a good credit score, right now I'm in the 750 to 800 range, I was able to get a good credit limit on that credit card and be able to travel hack by spending a certain amount of money. Half of my trip was already paid for. That really allowed me to be able to quit my job and also be able to plan a trip that I didn't have to pay a lot of money for. So make sure if you are going to be leaving your job, you don't know when the next job is going to come. So make sure you have your credit up to date. Make sure that you are working on increasing your credit score, because that credit score is going to allow you to get good rates. If you do happen to need things like a personal loan or a credit card, and you want to maybe travel hack to do some traveling and some self-discovery while you're on your break, make sure that you have a good credit score, or that you are at least working on your credit score. Now, number 4, create a financial plan. If you are going to be out of work and you're not going to be working for a set amount of time, make sure your finances are already in motion, such as if you're investing, make sure that when you leave that employer, that you know, if you have a 401k, you know how that's going to get rolled over. You have investment accounts that you're working on, that you're watching, and you know how your money is getting divided into savings goals or whatever the case is. Just make sure you have a financial plan, because during those 3 months or however long you decide to take, you're not going to have money coming in. So you want to make sure that the money you do have is being safeguarded some way, and that includes your investments, any kind of savings accounts you have and things like that. But also make sure that you are managing any debts that you have. So ladies, these are some of the ways that money has allowed me to be able to take a sabbatical of 3 months. And during that time, I was able to really just travel and really focus on self-discovery and just getting in more tune with myself. Ladies, I recommend that if you are able to, that you take a break at some point, that you allow yourself to reset, because sometimes we don't know ourselves outside of a 9-to-5. We base so much of our identity on what degrees we have and what jobs we have. And sometimes, unless you take that break and that reset, you don't know yourself outside of that. And if you are someone like me that is looking to retire early from the corporate world, from your 9-to-5, and be able to spend your time doing things that you enjoy instead, you need to know what that is and to learn yourself and know yourself. And the only way to do that is going to be to take a reset. So ladies, these are my tips and the things that have helped me to be able to take a 3-month sabbatical last year. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I appreciate you guys watching. So until next time, peace.